This is the dashboard for the RSS Masher. I just want to give you a quick demo. And what I'm going to do is create a mash. Then I'm going to search. I'm going to build one called Life Hacks. Okay, and all you do to select your RSS feed, you can actually preview the feeds here. And let's look at a few more here. I like this one because it has photos in it. So I'm going to choose that one. And let's just see if we can choose a few more. And these are summary posts, and they don't have a lot of content to them. They look more like Twitter posts than anything, so I'm going to skip that one. Let's go to this one here. This is a Feedburner. This is what I'm looking for. I'm looking for something with pictures and at least a paragraph or two. So this looks pretty good. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab this one and use this one. So all I have to do to use it is just simply choose it. So I've got two of them now. And this sounds like an interesting article here. And keep in mind, these are titles to the feeds. So you can name your feed anything that you want. In fact, I like this. I'm going to just copy that. I'm going to name my feed something similar to that. So let's see what that one actually looks like. Okay. Well, this is kind of all over the map. There's nothing very interesting about it, except the title. And this is a Tumblr account. Sometimes you can get some really good stuff out of Tumblr. But these are actually short posts here. And there's some GIFs in there. Let's come back and... And here's a Popsugar. Let's see what that one looks like. This looks pretty good too. It's got some content. Everyone has a picture. It's got some list in it. I love the ones with list in it. And these are all the summary posts. So that's what I'm wanting, is something that has some list. So we got 3 of them. So now I'm going to come to internal. And these are all the feeds that I've already made. I can just add one of those back in there. External, I can add my own feed. If I go out and find a feed and I want to put one in here. And let's just take, for instance, I'm going to try Popular Mechanics RSS feed. And I'm just going to show you how to add one internally. And a lot of times the Google and Yahoo gives you these really good, here's Popular Science feeds. That would be a real good one. And let's go with gadgets here. Yeah, I like this one here. This has a lot of content. So I'm going to use the popularity of Popular Science, which I actually read as a kid. And I'm going to go back here, paste it in external feeds. And then you can grab a YouTube channel if you want to put a YouTube in there. And the way you would do that is just simply go into YouTube. And you want to grab you a YouTube channel. And I always like the Jimmy Kimmel Live stuff. Let's do Life Hacks. Mr. Gear, that's a good channel too if you want life hacks. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab the channel and come back over to RSS Masher, paste the channel in there, and I'll just add it. And that's it. That's how you add all these channels in there. I forgot to add this one. Now we're going to go to settings, and I'm going to put 99 best life hacks. Okay. And you need a feed description. Let's do this one. Okay. So now let's save it and see what it looks like. I hit preview. And it's thinking right here. Okay, and you just scroll down here and you can look at all the different life hacks in here. See how the list, they really show up here. They all have images, some of them have videos in there. This is a good RSS feed stream. Okay, so it looks like all of them have something in there. Content. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to come back and I'm going to show you how to do the filters. And let's say that we want to do a global filter, and it's going to affect all the life hacks. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just put the word gifts in there. It's Christmas time, so let's see what we got now. Gifts. So it's in the description somewhere is the word gifts in there. So if you're building a Christmas RSS feed or a Christmas website, you can do life hacks and Christmas gifts. So anyway, I'm going to go back up. So that's how you use the filter. The filter, and let's say we don't want anything maybe with the word Trump in it. So we want a fine description that has gifts, but it doesn't have the word Trump. So let's see what we have in our preview. Okay, I don't think any of these had the word Trump in there. So you can get really creative with, with your filters. And here's the cool thing, is we have global filters, and then we have filters for each of the RSS feeds. So you just simply put your filter here or your description filter. Now, we also have money hooks, and the money hooks are where you would put in a and I'm just going to make a URL. And I'm just going to, so you can see it, is top hook. And I'm going to put one down here, and I'm going to call it bottom hook. And I'm going to give it some spacing and put a line break there. So you can, and let's see what it looks like now. I'm going to go ahead and hit save so you can see it. Now, global hooks, it affects every feed out there. So let's hit preview. Okay, so it looks like this right here, that's my top hook. Here's my bottom hook. It looks like it's part of the RSS feed. We blended them in so you can actually put any affiliate link, your own website, whatever you want in here. See how it just goes straight to Google. That was the link I had put in there. So let's take another look. And here's the bottom hook down here. And I put a little spacer down here. So that's how you run the money hooks. And you can put any links in there. You can even put images in there. You can change the look of it. Let's say it is headings. Let's do heading 2. And down here, format, inline. Let's give it italics. And let's give it heading 5. And so let's say that you wanted to take them to a YouTube channel. Let's say you want to take them to this YouTube channel here, how to open a lock with a nut wrench. It's kind of interesting. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to copy the link, come back over here to my RSS Masher, and where that link is, we'll break the link. And I'm just going to say here, watch some of my money-making videos for life hacks. I'm going to highlight that, put the link in there, and you can target and you can do a new window. I would recommend always do it a new window so it doesn't take them out of the current window. So let's go up and save it. And then I'll hit preview. Okay, see how it's a bigger title? There's the title of the link, and that's actually going to take them into the actual post. So we've accredited the post in the RSS feed, and we did it the right way. Now I'm going to hit preview again, and if they go to visit my money site, that's the Google, and I scroll down here, visit my videos, and see how it does new window here. So anyway, that's the way you do the money hooks. And you can truncate long post, and if you put that in there, and let's say the most we want is 1,000 characters. So it's going to, anything over that, it's going to get chopped off on your summary feeds. And so let's see the difference here. All these were fairly short feeds anyway, so you don't have to worry about it. But see, this one was a big list. So it basically just chopped off that. It kept our money hook in there and chopped it off right here. So you're making a very powerful RSS super feed and with the money hooks in there. So what I'm going to do is I'll go back to settings. I'll show you a couple more things here. Is when you scroll down, this is the individual feed itself, the 1,000 life hacks. If you don't want it in here, you just simply come over here and say, I don't need that one anymore. And this one was, and then you can put individual hooks in here if you want. You can also pin them, you can pin this feed series to the top of your RSS feeds. And you can strip out all the tags, which removes all formatting and all links. So be careful when you do that. It will completely remove everything. So it's all text. Enable read more. So if you see that your summary posts don't have the read more, all you have to do is just click that. And that applies only to this one feed right here. Okay. And then if you need a little bit more help, you can just come down here, how to use filters, down here. And that's all there is to it. And you just save it. And you can go back to your dashboard. And at any time you want to see it, you just would click there. And this is what it looks like in an RSS feed. Now, if you wanted to make it into a Feedburner, it's real easy. What I'll do is I'll just go into Feedburner. And if you're logged into your Google account, and so you'll need to log into your Google account. I'm going to pause the video real quick. Okay, I'm in one of my test accounts for RSS Masher. So I'm just going to come down here, burn a feed. So what you do is you just paste that feed in there. Oops, that's the wrong one. You want to grab your new RSS feed and come over to your My Feeds section and just paste it in there. And give it a good name. And that's our name that we picked up, so I'm not going to change that. So there's your Feedburner. You can do other things with that too. So I'm just going to copy the link location. And I'll show you it doesn't look much different. Let's go back up here and we'll say, cut out some of these feeds. So I'm just going to go over here and paste it in so you can see what it looks like. That's a Feedburner, and that's your internal feed. There's not much difference at all. The biggest difference is this Feedburner can actually be read inside of Chrome. So I'm going to show you what I'm talking about. It's inside of Chrome. If I bring up Chrome right now, Google Chrome will read its own Feedburner. But if you're giving out just a normal feed, and I'll just show you, like, this is from 1,000 Life Hacks. Now, if I go over to Chrome, I want you to see what happens. It puts it in an XML file, and the same for us on RSS Masher. The only feed it reads directly, and it's fine, that's the right format, but Google Chrome has decided they only want to read Feedburner. So even if you put in the original RSS feed, which would be this one here, and even though this feed looks like this feed, inside of Chrome, it looks like that. So the same exact feed on Feedburner looks like this inside of Chrome. So if somebody says it looks like this, tell them they're using Chrome and to just put it in a Feedburner feed. But most of the time, you're going to be using your feed inside of content syndication channels or WordPress sites or IFTT channels. So I just wanted to show you a quick demo of the RSS Masher. And then this right here is one of the really cool things is you can export it to a WordPress XML, which means it takes the current feeds that are in the feed post, and you can build a WordPress site directly from all those feeds. Then we added something is, depending on what version level, if you have the pro version, you have 100 here. If you have the agency version, which is the version that the admin account's set on, so I have 1,000 accounts. If you ever want to upgrade, you would just click on that, and that would take you to an upgrade page if you want to go from pro to agency, or if you bought just the basic version, you could go up to pro just by clicking the upgrade. You could sort by date, by title, by whether it's active or inactive. We'll go back here to date. Okay. You can turn it on. So I have a total of 31 feeds in my dashboard, and I have 22 active. So if I turn that one on, and that one on, I now have 25 active. So what you may have is you may have some seasonal feeds like baseball. Probably you're not going to have a lot of action on your baseball feeds. So you would want to maybe turn it off during the off season. Same for football or fantasy football, is instead of putting up a bunch of posts that don't have any meaning outside of the season, you may want to just turn it off. Also, we have, if you're doing Christmas specials or Black Friday specials, this is when you would want to maybe turn it off after the Christmas holidays. So anyway, you can adjust it by doing that. If you see you're getting close and you want to upgrade, just click the upgrade button. Now we just added this, and this is our ping button. And when you do this, it is actually taking that feed right there, and it's going out to two of our indexing sources, which is Backlinks Indexer and Link Processor. And so we have agency accounts with these, so anytime you want to ping, we'll ping them for you through these backlink indexing services. And that's all it takes to run it. Now, in the future, we're actually going to be blending this into a major website, and so your post and your links will all get pinged individually inside of a large website that we're going to build a lot of page authority with. So we're going to actually help you backlink everything inside of your RSS feeds as they grow. And that's probably coming after the first of the year. And then just simply return to dashboard. And then if you ever want to delete a feed, you can just come down here. I did that one, Vampire Suck. I'll delete that one. And that's it. That's all there is to it.